Gary Hirshberg, entrepreneur, innovator, environmentalist. Gary Hirshberg is a force to be reckoned with. Gary's boundless energy, drive, and passion for his beliefs are legendary. He serves as an inspiration to entrepreneurs and environmentalists worldwide who seek not only success, but the ability to make a difference. Gary is the co-founder and chairman of the world's leading organic yogurt company, Stonyfield Farm, based in Londonderry, New Hampshire. An optimist, well known for his inspirational views on sustainability, organic agriculture, and the profitability of green business, Gary is a sought-after speaker. In 2008, Gary published Stirring It Up: How to Make Money and Change the World, in which he encourages businesses and individuals to make positive impact on the world. The book demonstrates how a business can make an environmental commitment that not only promotes a healthier planet, but also produces a healthy company. Gary graduated from Hampshire College in 1976. In the early postgraduate years, he began a business on Cape Cod called the New Alchemy Institute, a research facility for alternative technologies. In 1982, he was recruited to be on the board of directors and to help formulate a business plan at the Rural Learning Education Center in New Hampshire. Stonyfield Farm began its infancy stage shortly thereafter. Stonyfield Farm has grown from a 7-cow operation in 1983 to a world-renowned company generating more than $340 million in annual sales. Gary is the managing director of Stonyfield Europe, with organic brands in Ireland and France, and he is also the CEO and co-founder of Chelsea's Table Cafes, a natural and organic fast casual restaurant firm. Gary has won numerous awards for corporate and environmental leadership and serves on several corporate and nonprofit boards, including Applegate Farms, Honest Tea, Peak Organic Brewing, Late July, Glennisk, the Danone Communities Fund, and the Danone Livelihoods Fund. He is chairman and a founding partner of Just Label It, We Have the Right to Know, the national campaign to label genetically engineered foods, and is co-author of Label It Now: What You Need to Know About Genetically Engineered Foods. A native of New Hampshire, Gary resides with his wife Meg in Concord. It has been rumored that Gary was dubbed the Smoothie King during their 3 children's growing years, starting each day with offerings of his homemade yogurt drinks. Whereas Gary Hirshberg has been an exemplar of entrepreneurial spirit. Whereas he has been a steward of the earth and has championed sustainability efforts. And whereas he has applied the values he cherishes to the workplace and has inspired others around the globe to run their businesses with an environmental conscience, Franklin Pierce University is proud on this 18th day of May 2013 to confer upon Gary Hirshberg the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Franklin Pierce University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all honors, privileges, responsibilities thereunto pertaining.
Okay, now to set the record, I was not skinny dipping with her. Just thank you. Thank you, Dr. Burge, and thank you to the Franklin Pierce community. And congratulations to my fellow honorees. I'm especially grateful for your honoring my wife, Meg, without whom clearly none of this, nothing that has happened in my life would have been possible. Nearly 30 years ago, I was here, like you, I'm looking at the undergrads, pretty much in the same place. I was broke, I was terrified, and I was in deep debt. And like you, I was aware of a lot of the problems that are facing our world, the world you're now going into: climate change, toxins, disappearing family farms. And I was asking, when Samuel and I started this company, a very simple little question, which is it possible to build a business that would be part of the solution to these problems? This basic two-word question, why not? Why not try? I've since learned that those two words are probably the most powerful words, that in fact nothing good ever happens without starting with those basic words. Why not try? Everything started somewhere. It is true we began with 7 cows. It's also true that for the first few years we had a wonderful company. We just had no supply and no demand. But we persisted, and today we support thousands of family farmers, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of chemical-free acres around the country and around the world. We avoid the production of millions of pounds of toxic chemicals per year. We have proven that reducing our carbon footprint can actually be highly profitable. We have cataloged over $30 million in savings just from addressing our carbon footprint in just a few years, in the last 6 years. We're even working, we've been, of course, incredibly proud of our recycling efforts and our efforts to reduce packaging, but right now we're working on the holy grail, which is that when you finish eating the yogurt, you'll eat the cup, and that's coming very soon. So it all begins with why not, and that's the opportunity right before you, right here. I guess I would just simply summarize this, that my 30 years in work have really taught me what Maggie just talked about, which is really about the power of one, and you've just heard from your earlier speakers. It's especially powerful when you decide to show up, meaning when you decide to make integrating or addressing a problem in society part of your life choices. Whether as producers, as we have been, or as consumers, you have to remember that you have immense power to change the world. Believe me, corporate America spends, when you buy something, you're voting, and corporate America spends billions, not millions, billions of dollars to tally those votes. When we buy local or not, organic or not, chemical-free or not, from companies that reduce climate impact or not, from companies that fight against racism and discrimination or not, those votes tally up. Those votes are as powerful as the votes that we engage in every 2 or 4 years. So whether as producers or consumers, understand that the best way to predict the future truly is to invent it, and you're now part of that. Shopping is voting, acting is voting. Every day we can choose to be part of the solution or not, and you have this immense power now, this immense wind behind you with this confidence that I hope you've taken from this education. To put it very simply, Gandhi was right when he said, anyone who thinks they're too small to make a difference has never been in bed with a mosquito. Let's be mosquitoes. Let's keep buzzing. Thank you and congratulations.